Alright guys, so I'm going to show you today how to run some exterior lighting. This also works interior. It's the same method. Obviously interior you got to go through walls, you got to go through drywall and all that good stuff, but I'm going to show you the main principle here, how to wire in additional light fixtures. So I'm going to put, I got 3 on this side, 3 on the other side. I'm going to put 3 here down the middle of this carport aisle. So I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do that, so by the end of this video you'll be able to do this by yourself. Alright guys, so what you're going to need here for this job is going to be some wire, of course. They call this 12-2. It's 12 gauge, and then there's a positive, and then there's a neutral. So that's going to be your 2, 1, 2, not 12-3. You're going to need some wire snips and also some strippers, of course. It's going to be your Phillips head screwdriver, rather. You're going to need a utility knife, mounting bracket, of course, for your lighting fixture. This is a cheap lighting fixture. I'm going to put this in the Amazon description below. This is going to be a couple bucks here. And then, obviously, your light bulb to plug in, and this lighting also comes with these screws. So that's all you're going to need, and we'll be back, and we'll get started. Alright guys, so my goal for this first one here is to take this juice coming out of this light and run it along this beam here and put one right smack in the middle there. Okay, so that's where we're going to get started here. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Alright guys, so the first thing that you're going to do before you touch any wires is find your breaker box in your house. Some houses do have 2 if you have a bigger house, so be sure to look. And also, you can check which one corresponds to which electrical output. So right here it says kitchen light, hall, bath. If you want to play it 100% safe and you're scared of electricity, kill all these, just turn them all off. Also, some breaker boxes, mine doesn't, but has a really fat breaker here. You switch that off, it kills the whole house. I promise you nothing bad will happen if you do that. The worst case scenario, you're going to have to just put the time back on your clock on your oven. So that's pretty much it. So let's get to it. So now we got it seated up there. I didn't install it in all the way. So now what we're going to do, you see these 2 nails here? We're just going to hammer those in. Get your favorite hammer. So every kind of electrical box is going to have their own little mechanism, but they're all very similar. If you look in here, you can have somewhere where you can grip this and pull it out like that. And that's where you're going to slide your wire through. Be sure to pull this guy through. Okay, don't be cheap on the wire here. Pull it through. Make sure you get about that much. That should be plenty. We're gonna cut it, obviously. So, all right. So now we're back here at our hotline. We got everything set up. So we're gonna take our light bulb out first and foremost, and then we're gonna take these 2 screws here on the side and pull these all the way out. Now this might seem super intimidating to look at it first, but it's super easy. I'm going to show you how to wire it. This is what it's going to look like after we take this plate off, of course. Don't do anything yet. We got a few more steps, and then I'm going to show you exactly how to wire it. And it's going to be the exact same method where the existing wire and light is already installed. Perfect. So that's exactly what you want it to look like here when you're done. You want to have a good bit of extra slack coming out of your box. Ran here, and you want a little bit of slack here as well. Pull it through. So, first we're going to do is we're going to tack this wire up from here on this beam, and then we're going to get to wiring. So to tack the wire down, you're going to use something called the mini staples. See, it says here 14-2, 12-2, that's what we're using, and 10-2 is just a thicker gauge here. What they look like is this. So what you do is you just put them here on the wire. They have a very sharp edge to them here. Put them here. Take your favorite hammer, smack that flat part right there, and your wire is secured. Now that these wires are all tacked down, all we got to do is just strip this excess slack right here. I'm going to show you the easiest way to do that. Alright guys, so to strip this wire, we're going to take it, we're going to leave about maybe 3 inches of slack here. So we can cut this back a little bit. And then we're going to take our utility knife. Be careful on this one, never cut towards your hand, always cut away from your hand. You just score right down the middle here. And don't worry, you can go all the way up in here. And you're going to have your 3 wires. you're going to have your ground is going to be insulated here by this paper. Go ahead, take your wire snips, get that out of the way. Now you're ready to get wiring. All right, and this is what we were working with here when we took that plate off. So we're going to take our black wire here, and we're going to strip it, of course. All right, get that out of there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take this, we're going to bend it, just like that. All right, and we're only going to unscrew one black and one white. Don't unscrew it all the way, just unscrew it so you have enough room. And we're going to place it in there. And then what we're going to do here with this hook, see if I get a better shot for you guys. I'm going to take this, we're going to bend that around this screw. Just like that. And then all we're going to do, take our Phillips head screwdriver, screw this guy down. And we do the same thing with the white one. Same thing with the white one. Take it, strip it here. Okay. Take this, bend it like that. A little fish hook. Put it around this. Take it right here. Squeeze it around. Take our Phillips head. Tighten that down. Now you're going to have a third wire called your ground. So it's going to come out like this. It's going to have your white, your black, and your ground. Your ground should go in here. If you have a lot of wires, you have 3 grounds for this situation because you got 3 different sets of wires. You're just going to tie them all together and put a wire nut on them. Alright guys, when you get everything done and all wired in, a little trick that I like to use is if you twist it in, it'll actually push in easier. Instead of having all the wires fight each other, if you twist it up, it becomes one big mass. Like that. Just nice and snug. You just take your your Phillips head rather, and then you're tightening it up. Well, we got the other one installed. I guess the last step here is just to see if I know what I've been talking about this whole time and see if they work. And that's it, guys. So please be sure to like this video if you found it helpful. Comment, subscribe, do everything you can just to make sure YouTube knows that I'm making super high quality videos. My goal with this channel is to do car videos, construction videos, any videos with DIYs that are going to help you save money. Super detailed. My goal is to make the highest quality of videos around. So please leave a like and subscribe. Thanks. And if you haven't already, check out my video where I painted the top of my BMW with just spray paint, black spray paint, and made it come out beautiful. It's professional, glossy, beautiful look. Check it out. It's going to be in the link in the description. I'm going to put a little thumbnail. You can click on it. Thanks, and have a good one, guys.